Hi, hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Super excited to have you all join us today on the call. My name is Sandra Showme, and I will be your facilitator for today's training. And with me on the call, I have Jane Francis. I'm sure she's already in the chat. She'll be, communicating with you right there in the chat box. So if you have questions, you have opinions, whatever it is, you can drop that in the chat, and she'll be glad to take them. Okay, so today we are going to be looking at how to use marketing tools and social media to grow your business. How to use marketing tools and social media to grow your business. I'm sure that a lot of us are probably on social media. Maybe we have maybe an organization, maybe an NGO, a small and medium business that we are running, and some of us are already on social media, but probably not, effectively maximizing the potentials of the web. So we are going to be looking at all of that right in the session. Before we start, I would like, for us to introduce ourselves right in the chat. Tell me your name, where you're joining us from, and, the kind of business that you run. I would like to, say hello to us right in the chat box. Okay, so I have Emmanuel Hem. Emmanuel is currently a student, but I'm one of the infotech directors of an NGO based in Tanzania. Hello, Emmanuel. Thank you so much for joining us. Abdul Karim, a communication marketing intern at Modern Sport Digital. Yes, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us, Abdul Karim. Thank you so much. Okay, so I want you to reach out to your colleagues, your business partners, let them know that we are about starting this training, and it's something that they do not want to miss. We are about starting. So if you have to reach out to them, letting them know that the training is about to start so that they can join us, please do that ASAP. Please do that ASAP. So, like I said, we are going to be looking at how to use marketing tools and social media to grow your business online. Okay, so let's continue while we wait for others to join us. Okay, so we have three main agendas that we're going to be looking at today. We have the first one is how to set up and optimize your GMB listing. We're going to be discussing how you can set up and optimize your Google My Business listing. Secondly, we'll be discussing how to plan your digital marketing strategy. And lastly, we'll be ending the session with how you can leverage social media channels and email marketing. How you can leverage social media channels and email marketing. Three very important topics we're going to be discussing today. Okay, so before we start, Google is offering, a free bootcamp for every small business owner. If you're ready to scale, you want to take that business to the next level, yeah, you have to sign up for the Google Ozo Academy Bootcamp at g.co/Ozo Academy. G.co/Ozo Academy. It's a bootcamp that you do not want to miss. So if you have questions, and the funny part about it is we have lots of practical sessions that we're going to be taking at that bootcamp. So you do not want to miss it, where you have, mentors to ask questions just to be able to move your business to the next level. So please sign up. Jen is going to be dropping the link right in the chat box. You don't have to click the link now. You can copy it out and fill the form later. Please ensure that you sign up. Let me see if we have new members that have joined us for the training. So please, if you are just joining us, kindly introduce yourself right in the chat. So I'll say hello to you. Oh, I see Valentine. Hello, Valentine. Valentine is a fashion designer based in Nairobi, Kenya. Hi, Valentine. Thank you so much for taking out your time joining us today. I'm excited to have you. Please, like I said, if you have your colleagues, your partners that are yet to join the call, please share the link with them. Let them know that we are about starting this session. Okay, so let's just continue right into it. So I have a question for you. So if you see questions like this pop right in your screen, do not be scared, do not be shy. There are no wrong answers. Please just take your time, put in your answers right in the chat box, and I will just take one or two of them. So which marketing tools do you currently use? Which marketing tools do you currently use? So you have your NGO, I'm sure you have your business. What marketing tools do you currently use, to market your organization, your products, your services? Please let me know right in the chat box. What marketing tools do you currently use? What marketing tools do you currently use? So I already have Emmanuel, I have Abdul Karim and Valentine on the call. So I want to hear from the three of you. What marketing tools do you currently use? I'll just give us some seconds to see if I'll get any response so I can continue. What marketing tools do you currently use? Anyone? What marketing tools do you currently use? I'm waiting for at least one response, just one. One. What marketing tools do you currently use? Okay, so I think I will just continue right into the session and we'll probably come back and take your responses. Okay. Now, the first agenda we are going to be looking at is how you can set up and optimize your Google My Business listing. How you can set up and optimize your own Google My Business listing. Another question, so who can tell me what Google My Business is? What do you understand by Google My Business? Please, I need your responses right in the chat. What do you understand by Google My Business? Okay, so I have, for my previous question, Emmanuel is telling me that link our NGO Instagram to Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much for that, Emmanuel. Thank you for your response. Amazing. Thank you so much. Now, what is Google My Business? Can anybody tell me what Google My Business is? Hi, Comfort. Thank you so much for joining us. It's also my pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. I also see Joyce. Joyce is also a fashion designer based in Nairobi. Thank you so much, Joyce, for joining us. Oh, introduced by Valentine. Amazing. Thank you so much, Valentine, for bringing in your friend or your colleague. Thank you so much. Hello, Ria. Ria, thank you so much for joining us. You guys have not missed anything yet. We are just starting. So, like I said, I have a question here right on my screen saying, what is Google My Business? What is Google My Business? What do you understand by Google My Business? There are no wrong answers, so feel free to put in your answers right in the chat. You see, hear the word Google. You know what Google is? You know what Google does? So Google My Business. What do you think Google My Business means? Okay. Okay, Mona Lee. Hey, Mona Lee, thank you so much for joining us. Great to have you here. Mania said Google My Business is like a business phone book. Ah, so you're laughing. Well, that's not wrong. That's not wrong. Like a business phone book, it just tells you, everything about a business. Well, you tried, correct? Anybody else wants to try? Anybody else wants to try? Come on, there are no wrong answers. Feel free. Okay, so I'll come back to take another response. Let's just continue right into the session. So what is Google My Business? Google My Business is simply a free tool and easy to use tool for businesses and organizations, for some of us that have NGOs, to manage our online presence across Google, including search and maps. That is simply what Google My Business is. I usually explain Google My Business as an online shop that just, gives you that visibility on search. So when someone is searching for, businesses related to yours, it just gives them everything they need to know concerning your own business. Do you understand? Now, on Google My Business, you also have features, that includes you adding your business name, you adding your location, the hours, your closing and your opening hours, monitoring customer reviews, messaging, and responding to them, and all of those. So this is what Google My Business is all about. So it's simply a free tool that allows you to manage how your business appears on Google search and maps. Now, let's see why it is important, why you should, have your business on Google My Business. Now, the first thing is it helps you attract customers with a great business profile. So you've listed your business on Google My Business, you have your business name right there. You've been able to update everything right there. Your business profile is looking great. You've post photos, you've post offers to your profile to show what makes your business unique. Give customers reason to choose you every single time. So when you have a great business profile, you can be able to attract customers. They trust you. They find you trustworthy to be able to buy something from you because you've been able to update all of the information that is needed on your profile. Secondly, you give customers more ways to reach you. You're able to give more customers more ways to reach you. Customers are ready to connect by just calling you, by messaging you, or just even leaving reviews, about the product or the services that you have rendered to them. And they'll always come back, maybe probably referring one person to you saying, okay, oh, I've patronized this person before, the product is nice, services is top notch, customer service is also great. Did you understand? So you leave more ways for people to transact with your business more and more. Thirdly, you are going to see how customers connect with your business. So you have the insight that tells you the number of clicks, the number of calls, the number of visits, number of bookings, and all of those. So you see how customers are engaging with your profile. So this is some of the benefits of just putting your business on Google My Business. Now, let's see how you can create a Google My Business account. Let's see how you can create a Google My Business account. I know that we are still going to be having a proper Google My Business training. This is just one side of it, for this particular training. Okay, now the first thing you need to do is visit business.google.com. Yes, business.google.com. That's the link. I don't know if Jane can put the link right here in the chat, even though you'll still get it tomorrow. Business.google.com. Now, when you click on that link, you have to put the first thing you need to do is add your business name. So if you don't have a business name, you have to ensure that you have a business name. Create a business name that is unique to your business. Second, choose a category that fits your business. So you are a fashion designer, you know that, okay, you are into clothing, you are into fashion industry and all of that. So just put that category that best fits your business. Third, add your location. So if you have a physical store, or you have your office, wherever your office or your shop is located, please put that location right there so that people can easily find you or come to your location when they need to. Fourth, add contact details. How do you want them to contact you? Do you want them to send you messages? Do you want them to call you? However it is, please add your contact details so that it's very easy for people to contact you. And lastly, finish and manage your listing. How do you manage it? So you add photos, you add videos, add testimonials, whatever it is that is remaining for you to put up by finishing your listing. Please, you do that. Let me see if we have anybody that have joined us. Oh, yeah, so we have new persons on the call. Hi, Umbaraka. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. So if you've not introduced yourself, please put in your name right in the chat, where you're joining us from. And, I'll just want to say hi to you. So please do that right in the chat box. Okay, so let's continue. Now, once you're done with that, you have to choose a way to verify your listing. So, for us, we are one of the Google My Business partners that can help verify businesses. So Jane is also going to be putting that verification link right in the chat. Yes, just give me a minute. Let me see if I can do that so that it's clickable. Yeah. Give me a minute. Okay, so let me just put that right in the chat so that it's clickable for everyone to use. Okay. All right. So once you're done, listing your business on Google My Business, and you need to You need to verify your business. Now, verification is very important because it helps your business pop up right there in chat. It helps to tell that your business is trustworthy. Do you understand? So it's very, very important that you verify your business. Now, I'll put a link in the chat. You can probably write it somewhere or copy and paste somewhere so that you don't click on it and it takes you out of the session. Yeah, do you understand? So you can do that. Now, that's how you get verified. Like I said, you can click on verify later, click on that the link I just dropped, and fill up the form. All of your business information that we need, please fill that up right into the form. Please let me silence this. Okay. Now, I already answered this. Now, let's see how a complete Google My Business listing is very important. Why is a complete Google My Business listing very important? Now, I already told you that what Google My Business is all about. And let's look at the statistics. It says that 2.7 times are more likely to be considered trustworthy. 2.7 times are more likely to be considered trustworthy. So once your Google My Business listing is updated, is verified, you will be considered trustworthy. When people find your business on search, They see that you've updated all of the information that makes you trustworthy, they would want to patronize you. Do you understand? Second, it says that 70% are more likely to attract location visits. And that was why I mentioned that it is very important that you put in your address, put in your location, so that people do not have to start calling you to find out where your address is. Do you understand? They can easily just come to your store, your office, to just come meet you and patronize you. Do you get me? Lastly, it says that 50% are more likely to lead to a purchase. Trust me, that is what Google My Business will give to you. It leads to, there's no how. Like, people constantly use Google to search for one thing or the other. Either they're searching for one information, or maybe they want to buy something, or they want to get details. They are constantly on their phone. So there is no way someone is searching for something that they want to buy, or they want, a service, and they come across your business or your Google My Business profile, and you've populated your listing, everything is complete. Yeah, you are also verified. There is no way they would not want to buy from you. So 50% are more likely to lead to a purchase. Now, let's look at how you can manage your listing. First thing, you need to make sure that you are logged in with your Google My Business account. That's the first thing that you need to do. If you are signed in with your Google My Business account, you can manage your business profile directly from Google Search. So all you need to do is go on Google Search and search for your own business. Do you understand? Once you search for your business, right there at the top, you would see a menu where you can update information, where you can create posts and promos, where you can add photos. You can also view and respond to reviews. This is a simple way of managing your listing. You can also download the Google My Business app. I use that, and that one is very, very easy for me. So you can use the Google My Business app to manage your listing, updates, posts, create promos, add photos, respond to messages, and also respond to reviews. The Google My Business app is one of the best tools that I would say you should download. Okay, now let's look at why it's important that you add photos. And there are also different kind of photos that you can add to your listing. The first thing is your logo. Now, I know that there are some business owners that don't have logo, or maybe some organizations that don't have logo. Now, your logo is what gives your brand an identity. Do you understand? It gives you that identity. So if you see other brands, top companies, they all have logos. And when you see that logo, you do not even know, you don't need to be told the name. You know that, oh, this logo is for this particular business or this particular company. Do you understand? So ensure that you create logo. And for some of us that don't, you feel that creating logo is difficult, or you need to go to a graphics person, you can also create a logo for yourself, spending the time maybe when you want to create something really, really nice. You can use Canva to create a logo for yourself. Canva. Canva. Create a logo for your business, for your brand. Do you understand? Then secondly, add a cover photo. A cover photo simply, just represents your business. Everything that your business probably entails, put it right there on your cover photo and post that. Yeah. Then add additional photos. Add different photos to highlight features of your business that customer consider when making purchasing decision. Just like I think Valentine, there's a fashion designer. I don't know. Now you say you're a fashion designer. I don't know if you make the male or the female wears. Yeah. Now, if I find you on Google search, I'm searching for fashion designer in Nairobi. For instance, I'm in Nairobi, and I go on Google search, you pop up right there. Because you've been able to add, that cover photo that says, okay, you do both male and female wears. So you have the male wears, the photo right there, you have the female wears, you have, all those things that encompasses everything that you do. Everything is listed right there in your cover photo. Do you understand? I don't need to start looking for who to explain it to me, because it just gives me that representation of your business. Do you understand? So these are all the photos that you need to add to your Google My Business listing. And for more information, you can get them at support.google.com/business/answer. Support.google.com/business/answer. Jen is going to be dropping this link also right in the chat box. Please look out for it. You can also write them down. Okay. So let's look at why it's very important for you to always update your opening hours. Now, let me give you an example. So, I'm in Nairobi, and I came across Valentine's business profile. She said she's a fashion designer in Nairobi. So I want to make new dresses. And on Valentine's Google My Business profile, she opens at 9 a.m. Now, Valentine, in her mind, she has decided that okay, she no longer wants to open at 9 a.m. anymore. She wants to open at 11 a.m. Now, on her Google My Business listing, she has 9 a.m. there. Now, I came across the Google My Business listing and it's telling me, oh, opened at 9 a.m. So I'm driving to our store and I got there and our store is closed. What would happen? I'll feel disappointed, just the way I'll go to an office that is saying, okay, they are open at 7 a.m. and I'm there at 6, or sorry, I'm there at 7 and they are not open. They are not open because on the Google My Business is saying they are open at 8 a.m. Do you understand? I'll feel disappointed, and I might likely not even come back to that place again. I'll look for somewhere else. Do you understand? So that is why it's very, very important for you to update your opening hours, your closing hours, even when you have holidays. Do you understand? When there are holidays like the Easter break that is coming up, you go there and say, oh, closed for the Easter break. Do you understand? So very, very important for you to update your opening hours. Also updating your business information. If you have new products, new services, also ensure that you go there and highlight those on your Google My Business profile. Very, very important. So for instance, let me use an example. So I'm still using Valentine. So Valentine is my case study for today. So Valentine, yeah, she's let's say initially she used to just sew for women. Let's say she just does women wears, and she was able to, probably she has trained somewhere else and she has included children wears into what she does. Now on her Google My Business profile, she has not updated that. Do you see? Nobody's going to know when they come across that. Well, someone is looking for children wears or children fashion designer, because it's not there, nobody's going to want to click on our business profile. That is why it's very important that you add every single detail of what you do right there when describing your business. Do you understand? So there's going to be there, you will see, the appointment link. They can also make appointment and many more. Google My Business is an amazing tool for every organization, for every business owner. You have to ensure that your business is on Google My Business. Very, very important. You'll be learning more about Google My Business in your next class, but this tool is amazing. Now, how do you stay competitive with Google My Business? The first thing is it helps you make informed marketing decisions. You can make informed marketing decisions based on customers' feedback and reviews. Do you understand? So when Valentine is getting reviews that, oh, our customer service is really poor, or oh, the dress she made for me, the lining or the zip was not good, and they are dropping reviews like that. Now, when you get all those kind of reviews, you don't feel bad about it. You can apologize to them and see how you can make all of those things better. Do you understand? So feedbacks like that, reviews like that allows you to make informed marketing decisions. Even when you get good feedbacks, you also want to do better. You also want to do more. Do you get me? Secondly, learn from the successes and mistakes of others. See your competitors and learn what people are saying about them. Do you understand? How have they been able to improve, and see how you can apply it to your business. Do you understand? So you can learn from the successes and the mistakes of others. What are the mistakes that they have made that you do not also want to make? Do you get me? Thirdly, understand what services to offer customers. Before you can do that, you need to understand what your customers want. What are they looking for? What are they constantly searching for? Do you get me? So understand what your customer wants before you can understand the services to offer to them. Fourth, identify how to stand out from the crowd. What's your own unique selling point? What makes you special? Why would someone come across, your business profile and say, oh, this is the person I want to patronize from? Do you understand? So you need to identify what makes you different from your competitors. Then fifth, discover industry trends and customer preferences. You can use Google Trends, to see what people are constantly searching for, so that you can inculcate that into your business. If people are constantly, for instance, Valentine that is a fashion person, if people are constantly looking for, okay, long gowns, dresses, what's that thing they are constantly looking for? How can you bring that thing right into your business? Do you get me? To suit your customer's preference. Okay, Now let's look at this case study. We're going to be using Invalid Designs as our case study. So Invalid Design is a clothing brand from the Cape Town township of Kaoyelitsa. Now they created their own Google My Business, added their business information, they added their products, their store photos, they created regular posting highlighting new products, prices, and business updates via the Google My Business app, right? I mentioned the app to you before. Now, they also created a free website. Google My Business gives you a free website. So if you don't have a website for your business, for your organization, you can also get a free website from Google My Business when signing up. Lastly, they automatically share posts on their website. So one thing Google My Business allows you to do is when you create your business profile, you've been able to create your free website, you've edited and all of those. Whenever you make a post on your Google My Business, it automatically shares to your website. So you necessarily don't have to post here and post on your website. Do you understand me? So when you make a post on Google or your Google My Business profile, it goes to your website automatically. Do you get me? Now, after creating your own Google My Business, let's look at, some of the feedbacks, some of the reviews, and the results that they got after, getting listed on Google My Business. Now, they say that they have 1.5K plus product views in the first 10 days of website launch. Isn't that amazing? Views, 1.5 thousand product views. Now, they say they've been able to employ 2 employees hired and jobs created. They've been able to create jobs for 2 extra persons. And lastly, 30% find Invalid Designs listing while searching for a category, product, or services that is related to theirs. So you see why your business should be your Google My Business. So when people are searching for businesses related to yours, you get to also pop up right there on search. Now, looking at the second case study, this is Juma Actors. Juma Actors is a small ecotourism business started by Juma Nkweala. Juma Actors started in 2009 when Juma and a number of other artists began creating street art as a way of giving ownership of art to the community. Now, they created their Google My Business. They updated their content regularly. They added their business information and photographs. They post frequently and respond to customer reviews via the Google My Business platform. Now, this is what Juma has to say, the owner of Juma Actors. So he says that Google My Business is the perfect tool to stand out, showcase the different stores, stay in touch with customers, promote new offers, and win new clients. This is it. So this is what you'll be getting from Google My Business when you are listed on Google My Business. Now, look at what the result that they got. They said that, they have been able to have over 89 listing visits in first week of listing creation. In the first week of listing their business on Google My Business, they've been able to have over 89 listing visits. Now, they also say that they've been able to employ 3 extra persons. You see, job creation. They also said that 56% of clients find business via generic searches. So they are probably looking for, where they can do tours, and all those things. And they pop up right there in search results. Lastly, it says that 53% of clients find business listing on search. So do you see all of the reasons why you have to get your business listed on Google My Business? Very, very important. I hope you're following. Okay. So I'm going to be passing for questions right here. Please let me know if you have questions. Put it right here in the chat. Let's take 1 or 2 questions before we proceed. And if you're also following, please let me know right there in the chat. You can give me a 1 or your favorite emoji. You can put that in the chat. Let me know that we are together. I'm not talking to myself or to Jane. So please give me a 1 right in the chat box. So Emmanuel is asking, what if you don't have a physical location? What do you do? Emmanuel, what business do you run? I usually tell business owners, strictly business owners, not those that have NGOs. Well, so for me, I also run an NGO, but what I did was put my office address. Do you understand? But my own phone number. So if they want to reach me, they can easily just call me. Do you get me? But if you have a business, probably you run an online business and you don't have a physical store, I usually tell people to put probably their own address. You might likely not put the number of your house. You can just put maybe the street name or so like that, so that you can easily be, what's it called now, located through search. So maybe you do delivery or all those things. I don't know. I sometimes usually not safe. That's why I'm really not giving a straightforward answer. Yeah, because usually not safe to put your full home address right there. NGOs. So you don't have a physical address for your NGO. Well, you can put your home address if what you do is something that people can easily find you. They need to find you to be able to, run wherever you need to run together. Why? You can put your home address there when listing. Yes, you can do that. You can put your home address. Any other question? Any other question so we can move on? Okay, so let's continue right into the second agenda. The second agenda we're going to be looking at how to plan your digital marketing strategy. How to plan your digital marketing strategy. Okay, so I have a question. What type of marketing have you used previously? What type of marketing have you used previously? Please put your answer right in the chat. What type of marketing have you used previously? Okay, Comfort is saying when you post on Google My Business, you said it automatically goes to your website as well. Does it automatically post to Facebook, Instagram? No, it doesn't. It doesn't post to your Facebook or Instagram. It's just the website. It doesn't. Joyce, thank you for dropping your favorite emoji. I see that. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Okay, so my question, if anybody can give me an answer for this question, what type of marketing have you used previously? What type of marketing have you used previously? Anybody? I know we are running out of time, so I'll just continue and come back to take responses. Just put it in the chat. What type of marketing have you used previously? Now, let's look at traditional marketing. So what is traditional marketing? It's simply the kind of marketing that involves advertising and reaching target audience through your newspapers, through your magazines, through your radio, your TV, and all sorts. Do you understand? And this type of ads are typically placed for a fee. Do you understand? So you go to a TV channel, you want to run an ad, they will charge you a particular amount of money. Do you understand? So this is what traditional marketing is all about. Now, digital marketing refers to any form of advertising or marketing on the web. Do you understand? Any form, so it could be through emails, it could be through search ads, video ads, display ads, social media posts, paid advertisements, all those things like that. That is what digital marketing is all about. Let me see if I have any response to my question. Okay, Emmanuel says email marketing. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Emmanuel is very, very engaging. And he's looking as if he's my best student for today. Any other person? Any other response? Okay, so I'll look out for another response while we continue. Now, let's look at the differences between digital and traditional marketing. Now, the first thing is digital marketing is low cost. It is inexpensive. Do you understand? You don't get to spend so much money. So you can probably just buy your data and make your post on Instagram or make your post on Facebook. But for traditional marketing, it is very expensive. You go to a radio station and they're telling you to run a 30 seconds ad. You're supposed to pay, let's say, 400,000 or 300,000. That's a lot of money that you don't even need for digital marketing. Now, secondly, digital marketing is interactive and engaging. Yes, you get to interact with your customers, you get to interact with your clients, you get to engage with them, right there in the comment section, maybe through Instagram Live, Facebook Live, and all of those. Do you get? That is what digital marketing helps you do. But for traditional marketing, it is one way and non-reciprocal. So you go to a TV station, you want to run an ad for 30 seconds, you give them the ad, you pay your 600,000 to run the 30-second ad or the 500,000 naira they're requesting for, and you pay. Now, once you come out of that place, you don't know who watches it. You're not getting any responses. Do you understand me? You can't be able to measure who watched your ad. So it is one way and non-reciprocal. There is no response, there's no engagement, there's no interaction between you and whoever is watching your ad. Do you understand me? So that's what it means. Then thirdly, digital marketing is high return on investment. Yes, you get a very high return on investment. So you spend less money and get more money, because you can spend less money to run an ad and you get more people to buy your product. While for traditional marketing, it is short-term results. You really can't say. Do you understand? Then for digital marketing, easy to measure. I already mentioned that. Easy to measure. You can measure the number of customers you're able to get from your ad. You can measure the number of followers, the number of clicks, and all those. You can measure every single detail on digital marketing. But for traditional marketing, it's hard to measure. I already explained that to you. You can't tell who watches it. You can't tell who viewed it. There's no result on that. Do you get me? Now, for digital marketing, it spreads fast and wide. Things go really viral for digital marketing. You can spread really fast. Someone can share, and it gets to lots of people. But for traditional marketing, it is permanent and tangible. It can't go viral. You can only watch it on the TV. Do you get? Then digital marketing is time consuming, very, very time consuming. You get to spend lots of time on your social media platform. You have to be on your phone, looking at those that have sent you messages that want to patronize you, trying to respond to them, all about those. So you have to constantly be on your device, just responding to clients. So it is really time consuming. Now, let's run through the types of digital marketing channels that we have. The types of digital marketing channels that we have. The first one is search engine marketing. Simply means paying for advertisement to appear in search engines. Search engines like your Google. Do you understand? We have social media marketing. Simply means using social networks to gain traffic, attention, and reach new people. You can reach new audience using social media marketing. Then we have your display marketing, online advertising on multiple websites across the internet. So, for instance, you download a new app. Let's say you download a new app today. You are seeing a very small display advertising right there on it. You can download another app, you are still seeing it. So it shows on multiple apps, multiple websites, and all of those. Then we have content marketing. Content marketing just simply means creating and sharing different types of content, such as your blog posts, your videos, your guides, your infographics, to attract attention and drive traffic. While we have email and SMS marketing. So just collecting and using all of those email addresses that you have to communicate with your customers. So these are the types of digital marketing channels that we have. We also have a class on digital marketing, and all of this will be explained in detail. So that's why you have to attend all of the sessions that we are putting together for you. Okay, so let's see why, the reason why it's important for you to use Google Ads. How can you reach the right people at the right time with Google Ads? Now, Google Ads, Google is where people search for what to do, where to go, what information, what to buy, and all those things. That people constantly go on Google to search for one thing or the other. Now, your ads will appear when customers first search for businesses like yours on Google Search and Maps. So when you run a Google ad, people, like I mentioned, people are constantly searching for one thing or the other. So when they search for businesses like yours, you get to pop up right there in Google Search and also on Google Maps. You can run and stop your ads at any time you want. Yes. So when you are running your Google ads, you can pause your ads, you can start your ads, whatever you want to do right there, you can do that right during your Google ads. So when, for instance, you have a budget to run your ads, and let's say your budget is $15, you can pause it. If you've probably gotten to the number that you want, the number of customers that you want to reach you can pause your ads and say, okay, you don't want to continue. And when you want to continue, you can go back on pause and it continues. So that is what Google Ads allows you to do. Now, looking at the statistics, it says that it is 7.3% of searches are conducted on Google. Like I already mentioned, that people are constantly on Google looking for one thing or the other. Then 63% of people have clicked on a Google ad. Yes, 63% of people have clicked on a Google ad. So that's why it is important that you can decide that you want to run an ad. Let's say for a business person, you want to decide you can run an ad maybe quarterly. Do you understand? Maybe every 3 months or maybe every 6 months, depending on how you see fit for your business. You can run an ad because people actually click on all of those ads and connect with businesses. Now, how do you sign up to Google Ads? You can sign up through ads.google.com. ads.google.com. Jenny is going to drop the link right there in the chat. When you get there, if you've not, if you don't have, if you don't already have a Google Ads account, you can sign up. Drop the link there. Click on the link here. Sign up for Google accounts. Click on campaigns and select new campaign, and just follow the process. Select new campaign and start, putting up all of the information that is needed to run your ads. Now, let's see all of the steps in creating your first ad, all of the steps that you need to know. Number one is to tell Google your goal, not me. Tell Google your goal. Decide where to advertise. Create your message. First, set your budget cap and go live. Now, let's look at all of this information in details. Okay. Now, step one, tell us your goal. So Google would help you tailor your ad based on the results that you want. Do you understand? Google will help you tailor your ad based on the results that you want. And no matter which advertising goal you choose, Google Ads can help you across the board. Now, they can help you get more calls to your business. They can help you increase number of visits to your store and, drive people to your website. Do you understand? So whatever goal that you have, so if your goal is to increase visits to your store, or your goal is to get more calls to your business, or your goal is to drive people to your, whatever goal it is, let Google know that this is the goal that you want to achieve at the end of running that ad. Do you understand? Now let's look at step two. Decide where to advertise. So is your goal to, run local, or you want to run global? So for instance, if you are one that you service across, all the African countries, or you service across the world, some people actually deliver worldwide delivery and all this, and you want to run ads, this is for you. You can go global. But if you are one that just runs ads, please excuse me, my lightning is okay. So I think we're good. So if you are one that wants to run, you want to stay local. For instance, you are in Kenya, you want to just stay local. You want to run your ads based on your locality. In maybe, let's say you're in Nairobi, that's it. Or you want to stay in Kenya alone, you can deliver across your nation. That's it. So you can stay global, or you can go global or stay local. Step three, create your message. So what's that message that you want your potential customers to see that would make them take that action that you want them to take? Do you understand? So if you are running your ad based on, for instance, you have looking at the example here, you're an ex-stylist and you want to run an ad. You can decide to do a fresh look, great hair. Very simple, sentence that gets customer excited. I would want to patronize you, or want to click your ad to see what you have to offer. Do you understand? So create a very compelling banner ads by adding images. Very, very easy to do. Then step four, set your budget cap. I think I've mentioned this before, where you can, decide that, okay, so as I want to run this ad, I only have, let's say, $10 to spend for this ad. Now, let's say $10 equals, $10 equals 300 to 500, what's it called now? Visitors, or number of people that your ad is going to reach. Do you understand? Now, you can set that $10. Now, the only time when you'll be charged a particular amount of money is when someone clicks on your ad, or probably send you a message. Now, it says that you will never pay more than the monthly cap that you have set. You can always adjust or pause at any time. I already mentioned that before. So if you decide that you want to pause your ad, you don't want to run anymore, you can pause it. Do you understand? And Google would also show you an estimated results for your budget. So if at the end of the day, like I said, you budgeted $10 and you post your ad maybe at $7, Google will show you the number of clicks, the number of calls that you were able to get within that period of time. Now, let's step 5. Then once you're done with all of that, you go live. Google will display your ads when people search for products or services like yours. Your ads would appear on Google search and maps and across all their network of partner sites. Yeah. And you would only pay for results like when people click your ad or call your business, visit your website, or get direction to your store. That is only when you would be charged. If none of all those things happen, your money will not be deducted. Do you understand me? So these are the simple steps of you creating your first ad on Google Ads. Okay, so we're going to be pausing for questions. We're going to be pausing for questions right here. Okay, all right. So we're going to be pausing for questions right here. If you have questions, please let me know right in the chat. I'd love to take questions. So we'll be taking questions right here. If you have questions, please let me know. Does anybody have questions? Can we continue? I want to hear from you guys. So if you have what's it called? If you have or if you've been following what I've been saying and you're finding the session interesting, give me a 1 or a 2, or your favorite emoji, put it right there in the chat. I want to believe that, you are enjoying the session, or whatever feedback that you have, let me know right in the chat. Please give me a response right there in the chat before we go to our last agenda for today. Okay. I need to hear from 1 or 2 or 3 persons. Let me know what your take is. Are you enjoying the session? Are you learning something? Is this something that is worth your time? Let me know right in the chat box so we can wrap up. Anybody? Where's Valentine? Where's Emmanuel? Where's Joyce? Comfort? Anybody? Okay, so there is no one. There's no question. There is no review. There's no feedback. Nobody can give me an emoji or to tell me if they're enjoying the session. All right, so we would continue right into the session. Okay. Now, looking at the last agenda for today, we are going to be talking about how you can leverage social media channels and email marketing. How you can leverage social media channels and email marketing. Now, I have a question. Which social media channel does your business use? Which social media channel does your business use? Thank you, Emmanuel. I see your emoji. Thank you. Which social media channel does your business use? I need responses actually. Come on, guys. You have to be as engaging as possible so it doesn't look as if I'm talking to myself. Do you understand? So, which social media channels does your business use? Which social media channels does your business use? Please leave your response in the chat and I would continue the session. Okay, so how can social media help grow your business? The first thing it does is it helps to generate more sales. Now, how do you generate more sales? The first thing you can also do is to reach new audiences. With social media, you can reach new audiences, create new business opportunities, build relationship and networks, all of this to help you generate more sales. Then secondly, you can add value to your brand. Adding value to your brand, you can do that by raising customer service level. So if you want to have a very poor customer service and you want to add value to your brand, you need to raise your customer service level. You need to do better. Then also start a two-way conversation, two-way communication with your customer, with your audience. If you have to go live on Instagram or on Facebook or all of those social media platforms, go live, bring 1 or 2 of them up, have conversations with them and all of those. Then also show a new side of your business that nobody have seen before. Do you get me? If you are one that on your social media channels, you probably don't post yourself, probably don't show your face, they don't know they don't know the face behind the business. You can decide to, just put up your face, holding your product, talking about it, and telling them this is the face behind the business. That can add value to your brand. And you can use that to also build your own community. Lastly, improve your marketing. It can also help you get noticed on search. You can attract more people to your site, get valuable customer insights, and keep an eye on your competitors. So these are ways that social media can help grow your business. Now let's look at the difference between organic social media versus paid social media. Now for organic social media is free. You don't pay anything, but you have to optimize, for you to be relevant. Then for paid social media, you pay for views, you pay for actions or clicks. What I mean by optimization, you need to keep posting. Even if it is free, find how to post. It's not as if someone will come to your social media page and the last time you posted was 3 months ago. They won't find it trustworthy, they won't buy from you. Do you understand? So even if it is free, you need to keep posting. Then for organic social media, you would only reach your customers and their friends. your customers and their friends, those that follow you. And when they share, their friends get to see it. But for paid social media, can reach anyone, people that don't even know you, people that don't follow you get to also see your paid social media adverts. Do you understand? So these are the differences between organic and paid social media. Now, how do you get started with social media marketing? The first thing first you need to do is to define your target audience. You need to define your target audience. Who are they? Who are your target audience? So you have your NGO, you have your fashion business. Who are your target audience? What are they into? What interests them? Where are they coming from? Do you understand? What social media platform can you find them? When are they usually online? So these are questions that you need to ask yourself to be able to define your target audience. Do you understand me? So when you've been able to define your target audience, then you can choose your social media channels. So when you've been able to define, okay, where can I find, what social media platform do they use? Are they on Facebook? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on Instagram? Are they on Twitter? Then you can now create a social media platform for yourself. Maybe on Facebook, they're on Facebook. Create that Facebook platform for yourself. Learn how to navigate your way around it. Try it out. Run ads. And when you've been able to find your way around it, you can create another one. And that's it. You necessarily don't have to create all of the social media platforms for your business, and you find it very difficult to even post because it can be very overwhelming. So you can start with one, try, test, and learn another one. Do you get me? Then lastly, post engaging content regularly. Content is very, very key. Do you understand? People love, to see a glimpse of, what's going on around your business. If you have announcements, you have to create useful and clear content. How to use content, even if it's just, for instance, now, like Valentine is into fashion. You can just be how to use this, how to sew this, how to use content. People find it very, very important, and very, very useful rather. Maybe it's how to use needle and thread to probably make a purse or whatever it is. Look for contents like that and share to your followers. Do you understand? So you can share photos, you can share videos, it could be blog articles, infographics, or even live broadcasts. Go live on all of those social media platforms, like I already mentioned. I have one more question. I know that nobody have been giving me responses to all of my questions. So it's like I'm talking to myself. It's just maybe Emmanuel. Okay. How can email marketing help your business? How can email marketing help your business? Okay, so I see responses already. Monali said, I'm having fun here. Oh, nice. Thank you. Joy says Instagram. Okay, she gave me Sharon also says Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Emmanuel says Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, WordPress, Tumblr. Okay. Thank you all for your responses. Abdul Karim said, for me, I'm enjoying this session. Most of the things are clear. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for the feedback, everybody. It seems that I think the only reason why maybe there's a little bit delay in maybe when I'm asking questions and you giving me your feedback, because I get to come back and see all of those responses. I don't get them immediately. Okay, so I have another question. How can email marketing help your business? How can email marketing help your business? Like I said, there are no wrong answers, so you can just try. How can email marketing help your business? So I'm waiting for a response. Let me wait. Don't mind me, I like to take water when I'm training. How can email marketing help your business? Anybody? How can email marketing help your business? How can email marketing help your business? So I think I'll just come back and take answers. How can email marketing help your business? Okay, Jen has dropped that there. So let me see. Okay, so Emmanuel said email marketing makes me look professional. Amazing. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for that. It actually makes you look professional. Really great answer. Thank you, Emmanuel. Anybody else? Okay, so I'll continue the session and come back to take responses. Now, let's see how to get started with email marketing. So there are different types of email, providers, email marketing platforms that you can use. They have the free ones. We have the more advanced ones like the Active Campaign, SendGrid, Drip. You have free platforms like MailChimp. You can use Aweber. But I know that they also have advanced, in all of those free platforms that you also need to pay for. Do you understand? Now, one thing you need to also know when starting email marketing is Email marketing is heavily dependent on the quality of the list that you are able to gather. Do you understand? So it works best when the audience wants to hear from you. You know that most people receive lots of emails daily, like lots of emails. So if your email is, if they don't want to hear from you, or your email is not going straight to the point, they would not open it. Do you understand? So that is why you need to ask your subscribers if they are interested in receiving updates about your product, about your services, and even when they want to hear from you, when they prefer to hear from you, they prefer to hear from you every week or every month. So you can be able to segment those lists and know who you are sending emails to. So next is build a list of relevant contacts. So make sure you have permission from when contacting people. Like I already mentioned, ask them if they want to hear from you and when they want to hear from you. Do you understand? Next is use your content to generate new contact. Create, straightforward content. Content, you can be funny, a little bit of humor and all those, so that it enables them to it enables you rather to generate more contact. You can invite people to subscribe, segment and group the list. Now, create relevant and useful content. Now, your content is the most important part of your newsletter or whatever email you are sending to them. Whatever content you are putting there is very, very important. Do you understand? So now, number one is saying treat your users like VIPs. Now, for you to know that people that have subscribed to your email are already into you. They want to hear from you. Do you understand? They are looking for, they're already looking forward to your emails. Do you understand? They've given information into their inboxes. So you need to, treat them like VIPs. Second, personalize your emails. Very, very important. Your tone of voice, the sense of humor, or whatever you want to use, you need to personalize your emails. And also, sometimes you can also just say, dear, whatever the person name is, you can personalize it to that person. Then also keep it useful. Think about which emails, that you want to send to them. Keep it short, keep it useful. Do not put too many words together. People don't like reading these days. Trust me, people don't like reading. They even prefer using seeing images, and whatever is on the image just sticks to them. They don't like to read so many things, so many lecturings. You get me? So keep it very useful. Whatever is going to be of benefit to them, keep it very simple. Let them be able to glance through it. Do you understand? So these are ways to get started with email marketing. Now let's look at the tips for success for email marketing. Number one is segment and group the list for relevant content. This will help you to tailor your message to those specific audiences. Do you understand? So you've been able to segment who and who is supposed to receive whatever email. So segment them and group the list for relevant content. Then second is keep it simple. Like I already mentioned, keep it very, very simple. Most people are bombarded with lots of emails every single day. Do you understand? So keep yours straight to the point. Let them be able to glance through it at a quick speed. Do you understand? And test it. You can test it, send it to 2 or 3 devices such as tablets and mobile to see how it comes up. Do you understand? Then measure the open and click rates to optimize campaigns. So see the number of persons that have actually opened your emails, the number of click rates, the number of open rates, the number of actions that whoever opened it to. Do you get me? So it just helps you to be able to optimize your campaigns. If the number of open rates or click rates is really low, you need to now start looking at what exactly are you doing wrong. Why are people not opening your emails? Do you understand? Maybe you are adding too many lectures, too many words, and people are tired of reading. So you need to see how you can cut down on those words and start putting images. So these are ways when you measure all of those open and click rates, you can be able to optimize your campaigns. Oh, sorry, I think that was a mistake. Okay, so I'm going to be posting for questions right here. We are already at the end of today's session. So if you have questions, please put your questions right there in the chat. Anybody, any questions? Any questions? Anybody? Okay. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the session, Jane, please put up the, what's it called now? The certificate link right in the chat so that people can start filling that up before we round the session up. The certificate link will be dropped right into the chat now. So please, you can click on that, and put in your details for your certificate. Okay, so like I said at the beginning of the session, Google is offering a free bootcamp program, whether you have a small business and you are ready to scale that business of yours. So sign up for the Google also Academy Bootcamp at g.co/also academy. G.co/also academy. This link will be dropped right into the session. What are your next steps? So we've been able to discuss how you can use marketing tools and social media to grow your business. Now, I call this particular platform the Google University. You get to also learn lots and lots of stuff that you need to implement into your business. You can learn more at learndigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills/courses. Learndigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills/courses. Jenny is also going to be dropping this link right into the chat. You also get certificates, from all of the courses that is on this platform for free. Yes, for free. So please do not miss that. You can also find us on social media. Facebook, facebook.com/digital skills for Africa. Twitter, twitter.com/digital skills AF. And on Instagram, instagram.com/digital skills AF. You can also find Impact out, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All of these links will be dropped right into the chat. Now, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, this is the time for you to do so. So please click on the subscribe button so that when we have trainings like this, you can get notified so you can join sessions happening. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for joining us today. I hope it has been an interesting time. I hope this training, you've learned a lot and you are ready to, implement all of what you've learned right into your business, into your organization, or whatever thing that you run. Do you understand? So please, thank you so much. And like I said, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Very, very important. I'll see you guys next. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, same time. We'll be having another interesting session tomorrow. So please, that's on Google My Business. So please do not forget to join us. I wish you guys an amazing day. Bye.